Game last week at Farrington Field. We'll watch those highlights at the half. It's going to be delayed handoff to Childress again. Childress breaking off 1, 2, 3 defenders. Gets crunched up at the first down line to gain. Flag gets thrown. Roberts. Childress leading the way with 6 carries for 43 yards. 9-18 in the second quarter of play. They hand it to Childress again. Childress the bell cow. Fights forward to the 10. Spins forward to the 9. Maybe even the 8. That'll move the chains again. It's a keeper. Option fake. Roberts throws and don't. Touchdown! Maurice Donald to the back of the end zone. Completion again. Andrews pump fakes once and twice. Still flush out of the pocket. Gets to the numbers now. Strike across his body. It's to Smith and he caught it. He bobbled it and still found a way to hold it in. No, and it's incomplete. A flag is thrown well in the backfield. Oh my goodness. Looks like he might have had control. Andrews, clean pocket. Loft throw to Smith at the 20 and it's complete. Down at the 19-yard line. That'll move the chains. 14-7 our score. Andrews, strong toss to Bly. Bly up the middle, has a lane at the 10, fights forward at the 9-yard line. That'll move the chain. On the sideline, and we're incomplete. 4 out wide. The previously aforementioned Polk goes in motion closer to the line of scrimmage. Fake it to Smith on the end around. Andrews back in the end zone, wide open, and it's incomplete. Right off of the glove of Polk. Dropping back is going to be Roberts. Roberts, swing pass to the outside. Caught by Strickland. Strickland almost to the 40-yard line. Either way, gets first down yard. So here's 2nd and 10. They're going to swing it out again. It's Strickland. Strickland jumps forward. Gain of 11. Move the chains. First down again for the Dogs. So they have a slot receiver. That slot receiver being Cavant Blair. That receiver next to him is Strickland. They're going to hand it off again. Penalty flag is thrown. Breaking to the outside. Still on his feet. Across the 35-yard line is going to be Donald. However, again, penalty marker is down right around the corner. So every game important. It's a fake handoff to Donald again. Donald to the outside along the sideline. He's got a lane. Bounced out of bounds at the 12. First down and 10 for Everman again on the ground. Using the scoreboard for the game clock, they'll just keep it on the field. Option is going to be a keeper. Breaking to the outside is Roberts. Roberts almost hurdles a man. Flips over on the far side sideline. Seguin's defense caught off guard. Throwing is Roberts. Pass rush is on him, though. Throw across the side, and it's in! Touchdown, Bulldogs! He put together. Seguin in the eye. Andrews under center. They hand it off to Bly again. Bly looking for a block. He gets one. Squeezes through at the 40-yard line. Still marching forward. Gain of, well, let's call it 13. Polk goes in motion. Andrews fakes a handoff. They give it to Polk on the end around. Polk has a lane. Polk with a burst. Gain of 12. Gain of 10. Make that at the 30-yard line. Move the chain. Screen. Polk just off of your screen. They fake the handoff to Bly on play action fake. Andrews steps up in the pocket. He's going to take it himself. He's got a lane at the 20. 15, 10. Foot race. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Seguin. Chevy Andrews from 30 yards out. Kicking things away is going to be Daniel Ibarra. An onside kick takes a bounce. Seguin has a chance to fall on it. Do they? Flag is thrown. So after the Everman timeout, they only have one more to go. They hand it off to Bodie. Bodie bounces to the outside. Stutter steps, happy feet, gets first down yardage. Needed 8, got 10, move the chains. Oh, it's 2nd down and halt him. Why not? Again, dime seconds to get the snap. Throw on the sideline, wide open, and it's incomplete. Right out of the hands of Aaron Bender. Bender unable to haul it in. Clap of the hands, jump snap. They hand it off to Bodie. Bodie, 1, 2, 3. Cougars eventually bring him down as Davion Carter. Both of the Carters bringing him down. The Carter 1 and the Carter 2. Wayne, eat your heart out. Seguin only down a TD. DB is playing off. They hand it off again. It's Bly. Bly makes one man miss, trying to make two, still bouncing forward, and eventually gets wrestled down. First down yardage, gain of almost downs. 1st and 10. Strong toss. Gets to Bly again. Bly chopping the feet. Breaks 1, 2, 3, eventually gets to the 45-yard line. A yard short, gain of 9. Taking their first time out. They trot back onto the field facing a 2nd down and manageable. It's a keeper once again for Childress. Childress at the 5, spinning forward, still marching towards the end zone. Maybe one final push is all they need. Is he in? Yes! Touchdown Bulldogs! Keep the first down and 10, however, that'll just push them back to pretty much where they were initially. Ball's on the 32. It's an option keep. Andrews will take it himself, fights to the 45-yard line, so how's that for another first down run? Gain of 13 to move the chain. So with 35 seconds left, maybe one more play left in this 3rd quarter. They hand it to Bly. Bly gets an outside block, gets 2, hurdles over 2 people, jumps over. 2 tight ends, 2 out wide. And a back at Bly. Bly gets a block. Bly still marching forward, breaks a tackle, wrestled down at the 35-yard line around the 36. First down loaded with 2 wide outs and Smith at the slot. Andrews looking at him, steps up, is going to try to get the yardage himself. He gets that and more. He's spinning at the 10, still going, jukes to the right side, down at the 9-yard line, and a penalty flag is thrown. From Andrews gets tagged on with a face mask penalty to make it half the distance and get us where we are now. 6:19 left. Strong toss to Smith. Smith hasn't found the end zone yet, and he does. Touchdown, Seguin. A 3-yard touchdown, scoot and score. 4 out of wide, 2 slot receivers being Jimani Smith and Anderson. Bly, the lone back, standing to the left of Andrews. They hand it off to Bly. Bly gets a couple of blocks, has a lane down at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Gain of 13 to move this. Seconds to get the snap off as they whittle away every tick they can. Andrews hands it to Bly once more. Bly gets a block from his receivers, gets wrestled down. A huge, possibly touchdown-saving tackle made by Roberts. That'll move the chains. Gain of 9. Walk-ins and appointments all accepted. Big 3rd down coming up. They give it to Bly. No, it's a keeper for Andrews. Andrews at the 10, at the 5, gets wrestled down. 1st down and goal. Breaths. Seguin survives a potent rushing attack from the Everman Bulldogs and keep a sliver of hope in their season alive as we tick down to the dime seconds. Our final score from Glaspie Field, the Seguin Cougars 22, the Everman Bulldogs 21. Hit in motion, goes over to the slot receiver to the opposite side. Andrews under center, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, pump fakes, rolls out to his left, steps back, retreats, and gets wrestled down. TFL is going to be made by Everman's number 57, Braden Dukes. He's about 7 minutes ago, a couple of breaks and plays ago, said no scoreboard time, we'll just keep it on the field. So we'll try to see what we can figure out here. Andrew's going to let it fly. He's got a man wide open sideline. It's caught on the sideline. Is he in? No, it's incomplete. Seguin. They fake to Bly both. Andrews dumps it off to the outside, looking for open space. Is going to be Isaac Bly. Bly turns the corner, still marching upfield, gets to the middle. Maybe has one more man to beat. End zone, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Seguin. From officials earlier on in the first quarter just straight up said, no, we're going to keep the time down here. All we have is the play clock, no game clock. Handoff to Childress off of the, I guess you could say, squander snap, breaks a tackle, fights forward across the 40, gets 1st down yardage. High snap. It's going to be a handoff. Open space. Looking for a lane is Donald. Donald still marching forward. Gets across midfield. Did he get 1st down yardage? Yes, he did. Would say so. Already knocking on the door of 100 yards on the ground. They're at 92. Looking to try to get more here, and they might get 100 now. Spinning forward and gets flipped is going to be Bodie on the run.